Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Aurogiri. Today's topic is something a little different. It's not really a guide, but it's more of a discussion, more of an informal video, just a little talk, you know. So the title is PSN and Onigiri. So specifically here, we're talking about PS4 Onigiri, but I think this also applies to Xbox One Onigiri. And what we're really talking about here is if I hit community right now, right? So if I hit community, go to player list, it shows me every player that's here. So there's Ice Frosty, they're my friends list, they're green. There's this critical hit guy, myself, Koneko Tojo, Osoru, Becky, Psycho Yusa-san, and Val Valchan. And every single person here, like that's their in-game name on top. If their name is green, they're your friend, and you can see their online status here. And underneath it, in the blue brackets, is their PSN account. So I'm Aurelia, that's my character name, but my PSN is Randandestroyer. Now, this is the same for everyone here. So if I wanted to, let's say I wanted to talk to Osur or Becky, ask him a super private message, or maybe send him let's say he asked me for my stats, like, whoa, your profile's not open, what stats do you have? And I'd be like, oh, well, this is what we used to do back in the day before profiles. And I would take a PlayStation screenshot, and I would look up his tag, I'd type it in, send message, and I'd be like, here's my stats, and I'd send it to him. And then we could ask me questions whenever maybe he doesn't want to whispering, whatever. We could task questions or whatever, or he could invite me to a party chat, whatever. You know, we could be friends on PlayStation. So that's one way you can find out someone's PSN and just message them whenever, or, you know. Or let's say, like, a lot of people, like, we're kind of jealous on PS4. I want to try and get the topic going here. So we're not so much jealous, but we're very nosy. So let's say there's like a new 115 who's just hot off the block. They know exactly what they're doing. They're getting OP fast. We have no idea who they are. They're just coming up really quick. And we're like, whoa, who the hell is that? Why are they going so fast? How do they know everything? Are they from PC? Do they migrate from Xbox? What is this? And then we go and we walk up to them. We're all nosy and we check their PSN, and we're just like, oh, I know that PSN. That's so and so's alt. You know, they're trying for resonance. You know, they're coming up quick. They're getting there. They're carrying new. They're trying to get resonance on all 4 characters. You know, and then we're like, oh, okay, so that's Lyra's alt. No wonder they're so good. You know, no wonder they know what they're doing. Maybe they're trying out another class or another build or something interesting. You know, and we do that. We have those panic attacks like, oh, who's that? Who's coming to take my times? Who's coming up here? Who's that? You know, who's this new person on the moon? They got a fuse, and then we'll be like all like up in their grill. We do that. We're very interested. So we do that. We go and check the PSN, and you know, it's fun. You know, it's just part of our culture. And one thing is, like, it's very easy for someone to make a second account and just be like, oh, well, I'm playing on another account. I just want to play fresh, or I want to just, you know, see the game in a different light, or whatever people's reasons are. You know, anyone could do that. I could very easily, you know, make another PSN account, play Onigiri on that, and get good, and just try free to play, see what that's like, you know, if I wanted to, but I see no purpose to it myself, but it's possible. You know, some people delete their characters and they, like, don't like that. You know, things happen. But the main point of this video here is, because of things like resonance and OC being on one's account, there's really no point to ever making a new PSN. Like, logically, if I put in $500 in my account, I'm not going to go make a new account. I can make another character, transfer my funds and stuff, but, you know, the things you roll on one character don't transfer to another. So, like, on Aurelia, I have, you know, a 5-scroll Miyamoto, 5-scroll Valkyrie, Miyamoto accessories, Valkyrie accessories, crap ton of Ogis, all like a year's worth of progress. Even though like the $100, like $110 I have floating on my account right now even with that OC, and I wanted to go start on my other account, and like my sword character, Scarlet Rose, I'm not gonna roll $100 on another character, and all the scrolls I get on them are not gonna transfer to Oro. That's poppycock. I don't believe in that. Like, as fun as it is to make an alt, and a lot of people do, they'll make an alt character, they don't like their old character, and they'll roll them all. Like, I don't get it. Like, if maybe you have a job or something, or money's no problem for you, you just want to play around, that's a whole different issue. It's not even an issue, it's just a scenario. But in my opinion, if you're gonna, experiment like that and you want to change things, it's so much easier just to change your character's name, because a name ticket costs $7, and $7 is like less than minimum wage. It's an hour of your time, like, logically, and it's so easy to just change your character's name, buy a stat reset. So $7, $15 stat reset, and a name change ticket are going to cost you $23. It's a trip to Walmart. You go there, you buy a PSN card. Cool. I can reinvent my character. Trent, my YouTube name is Randandestroyers. So it's the same as my PSN. So except my PSN is Randandestroyer. On YouTube, it's Randandestroyers with an S. So that's my YouTube name. So that's the answer for you, Trent. Feel free to subscribe if you like the content, man. But good morning. So the main point of this is you can't change your PSN. So if you don't want to change your account, you don't want to go through all those stupid struggles to change yourself. It's very easy to just buy a stat reset, name change, reinvent your character. Sure, you can't change your gender, but if you're a girl, you're cute. If you're a guy, you're manly. Whatever. You made that choice at one point. You got to live with it. At least you got to choose. Some people in this world don't. So it's very easy to do a name change, to do a stat reset, etc., etc. Now, the main point of this video here is we had thought that it was somehow possible to change your PSN, but also to change because you can't change your PSN account. Once you created a PlayStation account, you can't just change your let's say I'm getting cyberbullied as Oro. I get quote unquote famous because of YouTube, and everyone knows me in this game. I know that a lot of people do. A lot of people watch me, not all the time, but they've experienced it. And let's say I started getting cyberbullying or whatever, and it's very easy for me to change Oro's name, and I would change my name to Opie Senpai or something. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But at the end of the day, it's very easy for someone to just be like, who is this friggin' 120 spear user that just showed up out of nowhere that has a rhyme and a night sky and an L? There's only one person with an L. There's no way this could happen. They go through all these loops and holes in their head, and it's just bullshit, that's Oro. And then they go to the player list and it says Randandestroyer. Yeah, that's my name. That's who I am. That's your ID. It's your social insurance number. It's your it's your bones. It's your DNA, let's say. And they'd be like, oh, that's just Oro. They changed their name. Why? That's reasons that they want to know. Maybe they're done with the community. Maybe they don't want anymore, but they love the game. All that stuff happens. The point is, for the longest time, and I'm guilty of this, and a lot of people are guilty of this, is, we had those two amazing players that are just coming out of nowhere. They did all that stuff I said earlier. They came out of nowhere. They came, they conquered, they destroyed. So, and here I'm talking about Noel and Sleeping Forest. So for the longest time, I had said that Noel and Sleeping Forest were Suji and Night Sky. They just changed their name. Maybe, I don't know what their story was, but they did something. That's what we had said. It had been a big rumor, a big hullabaloo, It's oh, well, Suji went Sword at the end. They had a Galardios, and Sword's the best class on PC, so they looked ahead. They knew about that. They know that because of Slice and all the buffs from Faded, that Sword just overtakes DPS, damage per second. Sword's so fast and nimble, they out DPS Axe, Wand, all that stuff. And they just took advantage of that. They changed their name, reinvented themselves, didn't want to do anything with the community. They're done with them. All that stuff went on. And that was it made so much sense. It made so much sense. We were, we were playing investigator. We were looking at them and whispering them, and some people, they didn't like it. They're very competitive, etc., etc. But the point of it is, yesterday they were talking to my friend Suzaku. He's in our group. I talk to him like every other day, and they said, like, enough's enough. There's all these rumors about me being Suji and Forrest being Knight and all that stuff, and they came forth and they said no, they're actually friends. They know each other. It's a funny story, but they're not Suji. Nyul is not Suji, and Night Sky is not Forrest. They're independent people. They have different PSNs. Suji's PSN was, I don't remember what it was called, but they're not the same. They're not the same people. They're different people. They are their own people. They're not who we think they are. They are who they are. And you can't change your PSN. It's a fact. There's no way that they can do it. It just doesn't happen. They are their own people. So what I wanted to say today is Naul, Night, and Sleeping Forest is Sleeping Forest. They don't like the drama. They play with their own, they keep to themselves. They play with their own group. They like that. That's how they enjoy the game. Leave them be. That's who they are. That's what it is. And I just wanted to come forth and say, like, I'm sorry. Because I've said it in many streams, many talks, and we talk about, they'll be doing that, but I always thought it was one-to-one. It's not them. They're different people. So, if you're watching this, you've been listening, I've been trying to keep it pretty standard as a topic, but that's my main focus of the address here. And I'd like to say, don't just come up to them and say, hi, Suji, or whisper them, all that stupid stuff, They are Naul, they are Night Sky. If you want to talk to them, talk to them. Sure, say hi. They don't want drama and stuff. They don't, that's how they are. But I think if you've ever done this, I wouldn't mind saying sorry to them. I'd appreciate it if you've ever, done that. I might do it occasionally. I'm doing it now. I might. What am I talking about? I'm doing it now. I don't know if they watch me or not. That's up to them. But I know I am a big, almost like a voice in Onigiri, A lot of people watch my videos. I get like 70, 100 videos a day. So a lot of you that are in the know will watch this. They'll see things and all that stuff. Yeah, they won't, exactly, Randall. They won't change it to... they won't let us change our PSNs. On Xbox, you can change your gamertag. I know how that works. Because I think after a certain point in time, you can change your thing. It doesn't matter. But it is very possible to just... if you have friends and you make a new account, it's very easy to get carried up and, restore your former status. But that means you have to put in all your money again. And a lot of people won't do that. That's just... not viable. It's not common sense. At that point, you would just, change games or something. But the point is, Sleeping Forest is Sleeping Forest. Naul is Naul. They're not Suji. They're not Night Sky. They were friends. They did know each other. They were all part of the same group long ago, is what they said. But they told us that Suji and Night Sky went to PC. They're about 117, something like that. They just moved on. They were done with PS4. I don't know if it was the trading or the lack of updates. Maybe they just wanted to jump to the next content. They have their own reasons. I'm not going to pry into it. I'm not here to decipher their every moment, their every motive, But what I wanted to say is that for the final time, Naul, or I don't know how they said their name, but Naul is Naul, Sleeping Forest is Sleeping Forest. They're both amazing players. They have completions. They're some of the first people to hold them. Ice Frosty right there, they have their completion as well. I know Zasmo's coming up on his. He's 121. He's going to get his completion very soon. I think he has it. He's just going to hold it very soon. Ed for Real's 122. He's coming up on the Rufu. Lots of good players, But yeah, they are who they are. They're not Suji. They're not Night Sky. And that's what I wanted to say today. And, once again, I'm sorry for saying it in countless videos, that's who they were. And, I'm sorry for creating unnecessary drama with them. That's what they don't want. And, it just is how it is. So, can I join your party in the game? Maybe, Trent. Maybe. you know, we'll see how it goes. Got things to do today. We'll see how today goes, Trent. But yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about today. So, you know, and at the same time, like, let's say someone does get bullied and stuff, and they do change their name, and you see the PSN, like, don't be that guy, right? Like, let's say you're 118, you got bad rolls, and people pick on you for whatever reason. I'm sometimes guilty for that. I'll look at people's profiles and I'll, you know, just investigate. And you know, if I'm not, I won't make a video and just say, man, and I've done this in the past and I regret it. I apologize for it. I don't like doing that. But I'll look at profiles. I'll see how people are doing. And some people, they don't like that, you know, fake's a cruel mistress. And some people do change their names, but their PSN is still there. You know, their PSN's still there. And, you know, don't be that guy who's like, oh, you're just so-and-so. You changed your name because you couldn't handle the pain or the truth of the game. You're weak. You know, don't be that guy. Our community is small enough that we should all be friends anyway. Unless you completely hate someone, and that's completely possible. But, you know, I'm dragging this video on a bit too long. That's all I really wanted to say today is I wanted to man up and just be like, you know, I'm sorry. And I hope everyone else can man up as well, you know, woman up, whatever you want to say. And just, you know, be the better person and just not harass people because of it. So that's my message for today. I'm glad I appreciate everyone who listens and, you know, takes a second to not do that. Maybe put some empathy in there. You know, I didn't really rehearse this. I should have put more thought into it. I thought I could just go into it and talk about it, but it's a weird topic. But that's what I wanted to say. You know, be nice and don't judge people. Don't harass people. Let people be themselves and get along. And if you don't get along, then that's so be it. You know, increase your testicle fortitude. All right. So that's gonna be it for this video. I got a couple more coming up. They'll be more enjoyable, but I just had to say that, you know, learning the truth. So, you know, hope you guys take it to heart and, you know, have a great day. I'll be back in like 5 minutes. I got a bottle of water with me, so I'll be able to talk more today. So, peace out.